After nearly 2 years of hard work, it's finally time to wrap up our best tropical franchise mode zoo made so far in Planet Zoo with a final zoo tour. This zoo includes an Asian, African, Australian, and South American area, showcasing 53 different animal species and over 400 animals in total. It's been an incredibly fun and exciting journey, and I'm thrilled to finally complete the zoo, because this also means we're going to make room for a brand new adventure on the channel in the future, so definitely very excited for that as well. Hey everyone, my name is the Lady Designer, and today we are here with the very last episode of our tropical zoo made in franchise mode. If you enjoyed this series, then please show some love by hitting that like button and let me know what inspired you the most of this series in the comments down below. Now quickly before we jump into the zoo tour, in case you missed the Steam sale, don't worry, because via the sponsor of our channel, Instant Gaming, you can always get a really great discount on many of your most favorite games, including of course our beloved Planet Zoo and all its packs, but also games like The Sims, City Skylines, Jurassic World Evolution, Prehistoric Kingdom, Planet Coaster, and many other great games. So definitely make sure to check out their website if you are looking for any new games to play with a fantastic discount. And by buying via their website, you will get a great discount and you will also be supporting the channel. I will make sure to put a link to their website in the description of this video and in the pinned message of the comment section so you can easily find it. Now without further talking, let's jump right into our tropical franchise mode zoo for the very last time. So we're obviously going to start here at the entrance, the Ladies Tropicana, even though I probably never called it that way apart from like building the entrance and calling it the Ladies Tropicana. Now I do have to admit, if you are going to download the zoo from the Steam Workshop, which it will be up right now when you're watching this video, I did reduce the amount of guests from 4,500 to 1,000 max. I just closed the zoo just to be able to get some better FPS, because at this point we now have 26 FPS. But if you want to play this zoo with your finance turned on, because this is going down very rapidly right now, you will have to add more gas to your zoo to make it profitable again. But yeah, we are going to start here at the beautiful entrance. The entrance is like not my favorite thing to build in any of my zoos. In case you didn't know yet, I always have such a hard time creating an entrance, and I have to admit I am actually quite happy with this entrance. I know it's inspired of a real life zoo, can't remember the name of that one, but yeah, it's actually quite a nice entrance right over here. So let's just go in here. So we're going from the entrance area here with some drinks and food shops. We are going right away to South America and going to start our tour right over there, even though the flamingo habitat, which is located right over here, was the first habitat that we created. We are going to end with that habitat. So here we have the Binturong habitat. I still don't like the glass panels right over here, but the Binturongs became super stressed, so we were forced to add something in there. But it's definitely, I don't think, I wanted to say my favorite Binturong habitat, but I think this is the only Binturong habitat that we created. But I like how narrow this is, even though we are still in franchise mode. I'm super happy that I was able to create something pretty small and make it work still with the requirements of the animals. So yeah, definitely I'm in love with the shape of it. I think this one is also uploaded to the Steam Workshop if you want to use it. There's also a little indoor area. Didn't put too much in here just because of the space requirements, obviously. I think there is one little baby walking around there. Going outside now. I did make sure for all the habitats that there are not too many animals in there. That was also due to FPS, of course. So reducing the amount of animals, reducing the amount of guests and stuff do help with your performance and stuff. So we have some shops right over here, some gift shops, something I very often forget to add in our zoos. So yeah, that's definitely a thing. So let's go here to the left side. So we have this huge dome, which is definitely one of my most favorite things of the zoo. So we're going to start in here, even though it's very silent here. Like, it's almost like the zoo is closed if you walk right over here. But we're going to start here so we can walk all the way through South America from this point on. So, the Butterfly Dome. This one was definitely a lot inspired of Rotterdam Zoo, Blijdorp, my most favorite zoo in the Netherlands. Man, I just love it so much. This was my first Butterfly Dome, obviously, in the game. It was so much work, but so much worth it. I love like these little water areas. It looks so nice and lush everywhere. So yeah, definitely super happy with this Butterfly Dome that we have going on right over here. Just look at this. It works so well with these walkthrough exhibits here for the butterflies with all the plants and stuff. Oh yeah, there's another one right over here. I actually, if you're going to look at this zoo, I actually noticed that there are like albino or luteism butterflies in here as well. I never knew that we had those variants. So yeah, if you're curious, they should still be in here somewhere. But yeah, definitely a very nice area. I still would like, I think I forgot to paint this path here. But I still would love to play around a little bit more with like a butterfly dome to see what else is possible. But yeah, this was already very challenging. I think the roof was the most challenging, obviously. But also just decorating the whole area took quite a long time, but so much fun. So we go out here. We have some exhibits on this side. Shall we just walk there first? So this is one of the latest additions. So we had exhibits throughout the whole zoo, constantly moving them, but we just added them for some extra income. And this is their final spot. They never had an official spot in our zoo, but now they do have that. So I do really like that. We have some tropical exhibits on this side. Do we have... Wait, this is the terrapin. And someone was asking what this exhibit was. This is the axolotl. I think I forgot to adjust the sign here. But yeah, we have definitely a lot of different exhibits. Oh, there's one desert exhibit right over here. And then we have a few more desert exhibits on this side here as well. All in like this South American temple theme that we have going on in this area. Okay, wait, yes, let's go here to one of my most favorite habitats of this area. So we have the Jaguar Habitat with some really cool underwater viewings here. Oh, look, there's one actually deep diving. Oh, this is fantastic. I just love these animations so much. So the guests can see them swimming from this side, Okay, wait, I just have to go downstairs. There is another viewing gallery right over here. Just look at this awesome view here. Like, I just don't want to miss out on it because we have, like, this underwater viewing gallery. I think it's just so cool. Yeah, okay, it doesn't work super well, but we do have an underwater viewing gallery here to see the jaguar swim and eat from the fish feeder. I think it's just so cool. I love these guys so much. Seeing them deep dive is one of the most fantastic things in the game, if you ask me. Just look how cool this looks. And maybe it does look even cooler from this side. You can't really... Yeah, well, you can get a little glimpse here of it. But obviously, being in the water looks a lot better. Oh, look at that little cup here. Oh, man, Sorry, I can stand here for hours. But yeah, so we have an underwater viewing here. Guests can sit down on here and then look above and then see the jaguars. And we have just also to get some more people to this area, we added 2 more exhibits in this side. So we have the green iguana and the boa constrictor in here. So then we can continue here and let's just go back to the other side of the jaguar habitat because guests can have a glimpse here of them eating from the enrichment item, from the zebra thingy. And they can also see the animals right over here. The animals can climb all the way over all these little branches and stuff, which is just super cool. Definitely such a fun habitat to create here in so many different ways, from the underwater viewing gallery to making all these temple pieces work and all these beams work. Definitely a lot of fun. So let's go to the maned wolf habitat that we created. So we have a big temple area right over here with these beautiful maned wolves. We even have a little one right over here now. Oh, that's so exciting. They're so cute and so beautiful. And just a very big open space here for the maned wolves to enjoy. And the guests can go a little bit lower in here as well. And then see them maybe a little bit more up close. Also enjoy the beauty of their habitat in here from all different angles. They have some nice spots here to chill and relax as well. And then they can also go here to the right side and enjoy the animals if they are on this side as well. Just look at this. I just love these roots and stuff. They work so well for these habitats. I don't think it matters what kind of biome you're building in. I think the roots just work super well for any habitat that you create. All right, let's go in here. We have the sloth exhibit. Also an exhibit I am actually so happy with still. Even though I don't really like it that there are so many different or so many standard beams in here. I actually never saw this animation here. What is it going to do? Is it gonna hang on his back paws? Look at that. Oh, this is how they start their movement here. Oh, I actually had no idea. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, so yeah, the standard structures are not really my favorite. But if I just see this habitat or exhibit now, which you can also download, I think I did upload this one separately as well. It does look really cool here, together with all the temple pieces and stuff, and all these guys just chilling everywhere. Aw. It works so well. And also this guy, just look at him. It's so funny! Seeing these guys chill and relax in here. These were probably one of the perfect spots to have your slots now to enjoy them. But yeah, definitely a really exciting exhibit, walkthrough exhibit here. Really enjoyed creating this one. So then we go to the capybara. So we have an indoor area here, or like a shelter area, however you want to call it. An area where the guests can eat a little bit. So we have some shops on this side, a lot of tropical foliage and branches and roots everywhere. And they can have a little glimpse here of the capybara through these windows. And have a little glimpse here of their shelter building. We have albino capybaras. I did reduce the amount of capybaras a little bit inside here because, oh my goodness, these guys go crazy. Just like rabbits, but definitely some really cool viewings here into the capybara habitat from these windows. Beautiful waterfall. And then if we go right over here, we have this temple piece right over here, which I also did use for the maned wolf habitat. But, man, it just looks so cool. Also with these, how do you call them again? The hot water taps. To create a little spa for these guys. Just look how beautiful this looks. I think it's also going to start to rain or something. Because it's now becoming like misty or foggy. Oh man, it looks so beautiful. And the guests can just see them. Oh yeah, thunderstorms. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep the rain turned on. But let's just go to the last habitat, which is right over here, which is the giant anteater, which is the first habitat that we created for the South American region. And it's very nice and spacious. Also, again, with like the temple pieces and stuff. And it just looks so nice with all the tropical foliage. I'm definitely such a big fan of tropical biomes in the game. I just love the foliage and stuff so much. It looks so good. Yes, I'm going to turn off the rain for a bit So while the rain stops pouring, we are going to continue. And where are we going? Okay, let's just follow this way all the way to Africa, which should start right over here on the left side. Here we have the Fennec Fox habitat, also a habitat I really enjoyed creating. I love doing these little indoor areas. They're so much fun to create. We have a little Fennec Fox walking around right over here. They can walk here around the rocks, and then they can go on top of these rocks. I think we also have like a little cave shelter area. Yes, we do. So they can go on top of it. They can go underneath it. They can jump on top of these rocks right over here. So trying to get as much variation in here as possible. There's also, oh yes, there's one sleeping right over here. But they also do have a little backstage shelter here. So the keepers can take good care of these animals if needed, out of sight of our guests, obviously. We have a little restaurant area here with some seatings. There's a toilet building on this side as well. So guests can go to the toilet or the ATMs right over here. Also a very cute building. I think this is one of the first buildings that I created with the conservation pack. Talking about the conservation pack, now that we're here. Oh, I actually forgot some fences here. I tried to add them everywhere, but yeah. Oh, it actually looks like I maybe deleted something here. Oh gosh, I hope I did not delete half of this building. But this is one of the first backstage areas that I created. This one you can also download or have like these pieces separately. But definitely really cool area here, pretty much at the center of the zoo with all these conservation pack items in here. Definitely a really nice backstage area if you ask me. So we have all the different type of shops or facility buildings that we need for our staff. We have some cards here, some chairs to relax. And then on this side, so you look into the habitat here of the white rhinos, obviously only for the staff, not the guest. And then on this side, we have like this really cool greenhouse. I love to create greenhouses with the conservation pack. It's so much fun. There's one more keeper. Is that a keeper hut? That's not a keeper hut. No. Oh, I think I replaced it with the research center later on because we needed that. But yeah, just look how cool this looks. Together with these sprinklers from the enrichment items. I think it works so well. All these fruits and vegetables. Oh man, I love these areas. And also having this on the wall just for some extra decorational purposes. We have some windows here into the staff buildings. That is definitely a keeper hut. Super happy still with how this area is looking. Definitely one of my most favorite backstage areas I've ever created. Is she dancing? Was she just dancing, guys? I think she was dancing. I think she is so happy. Yeah, okay, well, she's walking and dancing as well, but and this is going to the backstage or the entrance of those habitats. So yeah, definitely really cool area. Still, if I look back at it, I still really do love it. So okay, we go and continue. We have the toilets here. We have this shop right over here for the guests to enjoy some food and some drinks. And then we have this bridge which is going over the path here of the staff area. And then this is also an entrance for the staff. And then right over here we go into Monkey World. Oh man, I love this gorilla habitat still so much. Now the frames here don't exactly work, unfortunately. But it does look cool nonetheless. Especially also with like all the rocks around it and the tropical foliage. Having this natural boundary in the middle. Yeah, oh, I still really do like this area. Probably one of my most favorite areas here of this zoo. So we go underneath here. We have another section here of the gorillas. The only hard time I really had with this habitat was that they needed so much space. If you're playing franchise mode, it's sometimes really hard to keep up with the space requirements, but we had to. So yeah, I had to make it bigger and bigger and then remove a lot of rocks and stuff because they were all interfering with the traversable area. But I made it work, so I'm just super excited about that. And then right over here, what is this? Is this the bonobo or the chimpanzees? I think... I can't remember. I think this is the chimpanzees and that is the bonobo habitat. So we have an indoor area here, also pretty cool. Not too exciting, but it just works super well. Looking into the gorilla habitat right over here. And then we have a little information stand here. And then here we are looking inside of the chimpanzee habitat. Now, talking about space, what the hell is happening there? But yeah, we definitely had some issues here with the chimpanzees. So there's like a huge building here in the back for providing some extra space. It's pretty much empty, but just to give some extra space to these animals. And then they have this really cool overpass here over the gas path, going all the way through here to the other side here of the habitat, which is also really cool. Love the climbing frames here. They are able to use it all pretty much. I think they're also even able to get on top of there, even though it's not exactly used like a hammock or anything like that. The idea is there at least. Definitely really cool area here. And then we go to the bonobos, which have like this treetop habitat and like these cool little shelter platforms right over here. Also a lot of fun to create this habitat and to provide a lot of climbing frames for the bonobos in here. So we have 2 viewing galleries. There's one. Oh, look. Oh, perfect. This is just amazing to see these guys so up close, exactly how I intended this viewing gallery. Making funny faces. Oh, I love this. So yeah, definitely really cool habitat here as well for the bonobos. Finishing off the monkey world right over here. And then we go to the white rhino habitat. Let's just go around here so we can continue our path to that specific area. Here we have the white rhino habitat together with the was it the pronghorn antelope? No, it's the Thompson gazelle. I think they're combined with Adonis and Zuri, I think, if I remember correctly. These guys are absolutely fantastic. Beautiful animals. Again, they need so much space, so we really had to play around giving them some more extra space here and there. There is some information stands here. All the shops are not like too busy right now. Oh man, just love this animation. Because obviously we don't have that many guests now in this zoo walking around. But yeah, definitely a really nice habitat as well. They do have a really cool shelter building, which I use a lot still for inspiration of other habitats. We have this beautiful fountain here in the center of this plaza. And then we go inside here. There are some vending machines everywhere. I'm not a fan of using those guys. Oh, look at this. Who is this? I just want to know. Adonis! Yes, just one more time. Looking at our beautiful Adonis here in the shelter building, which just looks super nice as well. And they are just really enjoying their habitat here. Also do really like the glass here. Just gives a nice extra texture here as well on the flooring. Yeah, definitely a really fun indoor shelter to build as well. So then we go to the last, no, it's not the last habitat of Africa. We have one more extra one. So we have the meerkats here. And I think this indoor area was inspired of Blightorp. Oh man, I also had so much fun creating this one. It's quite hard to do it exactly how some realistic habitats look. Mostly realistic habitats are way too small. You need to pay attention to this reversible area and such. So it was a little bit of a struggle, but it definitely did work out super well. The keeper is obviously not able to go outside here. Oh man, I really do like this indoor area a lot still. And then, oh yeah, that's right, viewing domes. We don't have that many in our zoo, but this is definitely... Isn't this the only one, actually? I think it is. I don't think I added any more in this zoo. But yeah, they have quite a lot of space here on the outside. Do we have... Yes, we have some tiny windows here. And there's a burrow here to make sure that there is still a walking flow here with the meerkats. And the guests can have a little glimpse when they go in or come out of their burrow here. Oh yeah, it works super well. Still, I love that. So we can go all the way around here. And in case you're wondering where the entrance is, I did hide the entrance of that viewing gallery right in here. I did not decorate it because I find them super big. But somewhere in here, I actually don't know where, there should be... Yeah, okay, you can see it right over here. There is the... Oh, there we go. That gas is going in here, so it's probably coming out of here. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a little bit bugged here. Still, it wasn't like this since day one, but unfortunately, that has not been fixed. Okay, let's just continue. And we go to the last habitat of Africa, which is right over here, which is the Red River Hogs and the Okapi habitat. So we have some forage box feeders here and a running Okapi. Oh, I love it that you're so up close here. That is amazing. Just to say hello. And then we go around here. Here's one more Okapi. We have a nice river going through the habitat here. And then we obviously have some really nice mud pools here. Because the Red River Hog obviously really enjoys these mud pools. Unfortunately, there's none playing around in it. But the Okapis can walk a lot right over here as well. So they can get some privacy. And their shelter building is connected here to the backside of the chimpanzees, I think it is, and the bonobos, I think something like that. This is quite a big building, and we had some space left here, so that was just ideal to add a shelter building here for these guys in here. And then there is a beautiful waterfall on this side, and if we also go just to here, I don't know, I just love the view from here. Just looks so nice with like these African viewing galleries with the attached roof and stuff. Yeah, definitely very cool. So now we go to Australia. So if we just continue right over here, there is a path leading right over here to what was it again? A toilet building, I think. So we have some information stands here. And then on the back side is a toilet, pretty much hidden because, yeah, sometimes you just don't want to see these things, I guess. And then on the other side here, oh, that's right, we have a food truck corner. So we have some Australian food trucks here. Oh, man, it was so much fun to create this with all the beams and items you have with the Australia pack. I think it looks so cool. And then there's an ATM, and then guests can sit down here and eat or drink, but these guests are like, nope, I'm going to walk. And then we have the Cassowary Habitat. So we have a viewing gallery inside here. Oh, I see the billboards are not working. Or did I not add a billboard in here yet? I actually don't know. We have Luana and Birani in here. Maybe that was intended for their baby and then I just totally forgot. Then again, I think it just looks super nice here with some educational area. And then looking inside of the habitat, the cassowary is a little bit shy, so having this indoor area, giving the birds a little bit more privacy makes total sense if you ask me. But there is also an outdoor viewing gallery, so if we walk all the way to here we have an outdoor viewing gallery. This was the first time probably that I played around with adding a lot more of the aquatic rocks, and I still love how good it looks in here, also in the water and stuff. Oh look, there's a little baby. And then a little shelter building right over here. And also just in general, like a lot of foliage to make sure that they can hide from the guests if they want to. Oh, you're going to drink right over here. Oh, that's so cute. So yeah, a nice viewing gallery here for the cassowaries. And then if we continue, we go to the common wombat. So we have, again, like this indoor shelter for the guests, also to get some shade maybe for the sunlight and stuff. And some educational signs here. Then looking into the habitat from here. I think they just came out of the burrow. And I think this is a blood pumpkin or something like that. But there's no, obviously, because the keeper needs to bring it still. There is a little height elevation here, different height elevation. So this is lower than that side. And then with these logs, I think that works super well to separate the two areas from each other. And then a little water area here for the common wombat to enjoy and have a little drink. Oh, you're going to the other side. What a weird noise you make. Oh, it's super cute. Just look at it run. So yeah, they can walk all the way here through the water. And then there's a little box right over here for them to play with. And then if we continue, we have the Wallaby habitat. I think this was also inspired by a real-life zoo. Not entirely sure anymore what it was. But I think it looks super nice. Like, obviously, these guys cannot climb anything, so we had to keep a lot of open space still. But I think this works super well for these guys. And you can have a lot of the wallabies in your habitat, which is just super cool. Oh, are you making a picture? That was so funny. We have an information stand here, and then if we walk around here, this is the meerkat habitat. So there's also an entrance here to Australia from that African region. And then we have this area here with some more education, some conservation education signs, and then an ATM. And we can look inside of the koala habitat. Oh, and we're so lucky. Are you going to eat? Oh, I love that. It's been so long since I saw these animals just climb in general. I still don't know if they are able to climb, but at least they still are able to use the feeders here. Just look at that adorable face. Gonna put the light torch on for just a little bit. And also this little backstage area. It was so cute to create this. It's super tiny, so I couldn't do too much. Like, you still want them to be able to use it, I guess. But I guess it works so well here. So yeah, little koala habitat. And then the last addition here of the Australian area was the Oceania Nocturnal house. So right over here, we have an outdoor Kiwi habitat. Very lush, together with all these billboards. If you wonder, you can download them from my Discord server. Any of the billboards you see in any of my zoos, you can download with the link in the description of on my Discord server if you want them. So yeah, really cool area here on the outside. And then if we go inside, we have the last habitat that we build, the Roadside Tasmanian Devil habitat right over here. Oh, there is one. They have a little burrow here, so they can also go inside of the burrow. There's a little backstage area right over here for them, and also for the keeper to take care of these guys. Really cool habitat here. And then here we have the Platypus area. So this is like the Wetlands habitat, and I am such a big fan of this area. It works so well for the wetlands theme on the inside of a habitat. Really such a big fan of this area. And then we have some desert exhibits on this side and on this side right over here. And if we continue, we have a platypus underwater viewing gallery. So this is all the way connected to the wetlands habitat. Oh, look at these guys. Actually enjoying a nice swim here together. Oh, this is so cool. Oh man, I love this. And watch these guys for hours as well. There's something with aquatic animals I just enjoy it so much to see them swim. Oh, that was a little weird glitch here. But yeah, these guys are so cool. So yeah, we have this underwater viewing gallery, quite big. Then we have some education here. And then the indoor nocturnal house for the Kiwi. And I do hope... Are we able to see you? Oh, look, there's one. Oh, there's another one. They are so freaking adorable. I don't know how much. Yeah, the light torch is definitely showing the habitat in a lot of different way. But yeah, really a lot of fun creating this habitat. I'm gonna put it on again, but for that nocturnal house, just turning it off. Also had a lot of fun building the front of this area once we had the Oceania pack with all the new plants and stuff. Also what came with the free update there. So yeah, a lot of fun building this Australian area here in our tropical zoo. So then we go to Asia. Here we have the Przewalski's horse area. So we have some food and drink shops on this side. And then we have this huge stables here for the Przewalski's horse. Being horses, obviously you can't do too many crazy things with the habitat. Yet I am super happy with how this habitat looks. I think the barn looks fantastic. And then there's this beautiful area here with all the flowers and the grass. It just looks so amazing. We have a tour point right over here. So guess we'll get some education here on this side. Look how cool this looks. And then the inside is even more fantastic if you ask me. So guests can go inside of here and then look into the habitat from the stable side. And obviously we have some fences here just for the sake of like animal safety, I guess. But right over here, there is like an animal talking point. I don't think it's working now, is it? Did something happen? No, it does have the Przewalski's horse here. And then you, under supervision of the keeper, you are able to get a carrot here. And then just give some food here to the amazing Przewalski's horses. Now, I do have to go here one more time because this was my most favorite spot here of the view of the habitat. Even though this is a staff path, so the guests are not able to see this. But this is definitely one of my most favorite viewings of this zoo. I don't know, the lighting and then the look through here underneath the tree and stuff. Oh man, yeah, I still am so in love with this viewing. And the horses just look amazing as well. So obviously, what could go wrong here? Are you going to do any cool animations? Some cute animations? Are you? It's taking forever. It's working. Yes. Aww. Even though we've seen this animation for hundreds of times. The lip just doing it. It's so adorable. Alright, let's continue. We go to... Where are we going? Oh, look. There's a tour going on here. And then we go to... Oh, yes! The otters and tapirs. So here we have a beautiful tropical habitat. Again, I had to play here with some one-sided glass because of the stress of these animals, unfortunately. So I had to close this off. It was open at some point, but I had to change it. So, okay, let's go here to my most favorite underwater viewing gallery of the zoo. Just look at this. Oh, aren't we lucky? Oh, there's actually a talk going to start here. But yeah, I had so much fun creating this area here with the branches and stuff. Does look so cool still. Oh, look at that little baby otter. It's so adorable. I think the viewings here into the water just look so cool. Oh man, I love otters so much. They're so cute. Yeah, it's definitely a really fun area. One of my most favorite underwater viewing galleries here, for sure. So we can go all the way around here. And then there's a little mud pool to use for, I think both the animals are able to use it. Both the Malaysian tapir and the Small cloud otter? What is that? Oh, it's a little baby sleeping. Oh, they're so cute. And then there's a little viewing gallery right over here as well. There's some more conservation signs. Do we have? Oh, we do have more of the domes. Oh, that's really cool. I actually forgot that we also added one right over here. So yeah, there's one hidden in here, an entrance here for the viewing domes. And then there's a little viewing gallery right over here. So there's a forage box feeder. So whenever the animals are eating, the gas glimpse of these guys right over here. Oh yeah, and they're sticking through the walls here. It is what it is. And then we go all the way to here to the Bengal tiger habitat. And oh boy, would we be lucky now if... Oh, I wanted to say there's a tiger, but no, it's a staff. It's the keeper. Is any tiger maybe on its way to use this? Oh no, there... Oh yes. Oh yes. There we go, a little cup. Just look how cute this looks. Oh man, I love this so much. Now this overpass actually originally created for my Koala Zoo, which was like in the first year or the first 2 years of Planet Zoo. But I reused it again for this zoo because I just love it so much. You can also download it yourself if you want to. So yeah, we used a lot of the temple pieces right over here. So there's like this whole... how you call it, like shelter building here where the tigers can chill and relax. They did do that a lot during our series, but unfortunately right now there are no tigers right over here. And then right over here you can get a glimpse of them. There's water here, so we can go to the underwater viewing gallery. And then there's a rubbing pad, an animal talking point right over here. And another glimpse here of them eating from the zebra the thingy, the enrichment item. Here we have the elephants, but first things first, we can go down here for the underwater viewing gallery, which is also with like this underwater feeder. But as you can tell, there are no tigers using it here. I don't think we have seen it very often, but it's definitely cool when they are using it. So then, another toilet building right over here. We have some food and drink shops on this side here. And then we have one of my most favorite elephant habitats that we created, the Indian elephant habitat. And this one is inspired a lot of Artis, which is a Dutch zoo in Amsterdam. And I just, yeah, I think it's the most realistic habitat that I created as well, or at least this zoo. Definitely really cool. Oh, yes, there is an escaped swan walking around here as well. So what side shall we go? Yes, let's just go this way. We can go and walk all the way around here. I love these thick fences as well. You can also download those from the Steam Workshop if you want to. There's tons of it. I'm not going to mention it for everything, even though I probably did already. But yeah, you get the idea. There's a whole collection list in the description of this video. So if you want to download stuff from the zoo or just tour the stuff yourself, or tour the zoo yourself, you can definitely download it. So this is the wild boar and the mute swan habitat. And then here we have a backstage area for the elephants. Did I see an... Oh, there. There's another mute swan walking around here. But yeah, pretty cool viewing here into the shelter building of the elephants. And then on this side is the mute swan and wild boar habitat, like I just said. There are a lot of babies in here as well, but I'm not really sure if we're able to see them. There's another mute swan. So yeah, the mute swan that is walking on this side is like the idea of that it escaped from this habitat to this habitat. That is at least a little bit... Oh, look at the little one. The idea of that mute swan walking around in this habitat by himself. No, it's not by himself. It's a couple, actually. They just decided to live there on the other side. So yeah, a really nice habitat here. And then, yeah, this habitat. This is all inspired of the Artis Zoo again. in Amsterdam with like this viewing gallery right over here for the Indian elephants. It's not exactly rebuilt because like or recreated. There's like a fencing here that you cannot see, so the elephants would not be able to get this close, obviously. But yeah, for the game, we didn't really have to do that, I guess. But also, like, the rock formations and stuff are definitely inspired by that zoo. Are the little ones now in this water? No, they're not, unfortunately. Should have actually opened the glass here as well, even though these animals are not able to that you really see them swim, but that was definitely also an option to do. Another huge, beautiful elephant here. There's like a lot of viewings into this elephant habitat. When I walked here in real life, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just so big because you are able to walk all the way around it. I think it's so cool. There's some mud pools right over here. But you can, like, the guests can definitely not complain about the fact that they're not seeing the elephants in this habitat. There's just no way, because they should just walk all the way around the habitat to be able to see them, I guess. Definitely really fun to create, but took me ages, actually. And then we have the Lar Gibbon habitat right over here. So they have a shelter building, a little bridge going over the habitat. Then there is like this cave shelter right over here. A lot of trees for them to climb in. But also like this pretty cool climbing frame that I created myself, including this little cabin. Also saw this from Real Life Zoo. Can't remember which one it was. Like, I do mostly mention what I use for inspiration in the speed builds that I did for all the episodes, obviously. So if you're curious, definitely go and check out the separate episodes when I created all these habitats. But yeah, definitely am super excited as well about this tree and stuff. I think they are pretty much able to use most of it, but this cabin they barely can use because of the items that are not all climbable, I'm afraid. But yeah, definitely really cool habitat here. So then we go here. This is going to a backstage area. And then we go right over here. We can have another glimpse here of the Indian elephants. And then, yes, let's continue. I actually am surprised how well the tour is going. Like, I didn't test anything, but I feel like we're not missing out on any animals so far. So it works super well, even though I didn't plan it that way. We have the Siamangs right over here with a lot of different climbing frames on this side. I also still love these wide rocks here. These are not actually rocks. These are the statues of the Siamangs turned upside down or something. Or at least some kind of statues we got with the conservation pack. But it works so well in here. Also for a little bit of contrast. Oh, they're both going to climb. Are they going to swing as well? That would be so amazing. Oh, yes, there's one. Oh, no, that one didn't swing, actually. But yeah, they are able. Yes, there we go. There we go. Oh, man, I just love this so much. Wait, actually, I didn't see that they also just rested with their legs onto those beams. I never saw that before. That's so funny. Are you? Oh, no, you're going down here. But yeah, they can all go all the way right over here. There's also a little bridge here on top of the waterfall. And then they have like this big shelter building here, which is not accessible for the guests in any way. This one, oh, I thought this one was a little bit stuck, but this one is coming from the indoor area all the way outside. Definitely also a very fun habitat to create. And the first time I'm actually using these climbing beams here from the conservation pack, which was a lot of fun actually to try out. And then, yeah, okay, there we are. The last habitat, which was actually the first habitat that we created for this zoo, you can walk all the way around here to the flamingo, around the flamingo habitat. There are two enrichment feeders right over here, a little bit hidden into the water. They have like this thing to play with. I still have not seen anyone using it. I actually don't know if there is an animation for it, or maybe that they just walk underneath there or something like that. But I think it looks so cool, and just hiding it inside some rocks works just super well. There's also a forage box feeder right over here. There's some really nice viewings here for the guests to enjoy this habitat and see the flamingos. They can even look inside of this little cave here, which is actually quite nice. And then walk all the way around here and see the flamingos enjoy their tropical habitat right over here. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah. This was actually it. It went faster than I thought, but this actually really was the very last episode of our Tropical Franchise Mode series. I definitely had such a blast creating the zoo with so many different animals, so many different areas, like the African area, Asian area, Australian area, and the South American area. It definitely was so much fun, and I really do hope that you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Please do let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what was your most favorite habitat of this series. Thank you all so much for joining me in this awesome adventure by creating this tropical zoo. And hopefully you guys are all stay tuned for any other series that we're going to create this year as soon as we are able to finish our Eco Island Park series that we're still working on. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe of course if you haven't already. And also do not forget to check out the sponsor of our channel, Instant Gaming, if you're looking for any game with a really fantastic discount. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye guys!